Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. In today's video, we will present it about our final project for this semester one. The names of this project is Lether or Let's Help Each Other. And I will introduce my team, which are Mellisa Damayanti with three last digit is 037, and me, Putu Adi Sastrawan with three last digit 011, and Komang Arya Adi Kusuma with three last digit 012, and then Putu Bagus Fajar with the last digit 019. And uh, first thing first, we need to know created this app. Not everyone understand, but what first thing they should do when they are having a medical emergency. Uh, First aid is the initial assistance given to someone that is injured or has become unwell until further medical assistance arrives. First aid knowledge is invaluable for both you as the individual and for the social community. It can be applied in the home, the workplace, or in public occasion. Therefore, the more people with first aid knowledge are in a community, the safer the community becomes. Having first aid knowledge not only benefits you as an individual, but it extends you to your family, friends, co-workers, and even the community as a whole. As unpleasant as it is, accident and emergency are not completely preventable or unavoidable. If an accident happens in the workplace, in your home, or in a public space, being helpless witness to an emergency situation can potentially worsen the situation. The majority of people in Indonesia lack the confidence, knowledge, or skill to provide basic first aid in an emergency situation. This leads to unnecessary death, injuries, and disabilities. And then it can put greater pressure on emergency service. For example, one of some cases that show misunderstanding in using first aid. You can see in this news, Mr. Shafri suddenly had a heart attack during a meeting presentation. The participant is not really know the right procedure for heart attack first aid. So, there's a misunderstanding about first aid. With lack of education about first aid, the participant didn't want to do and end up with Mr. Shafi passed away. This means we create this app for people to be more aware of first aid and not just rush into something and end up doing something wrong. With the knowledge of first aid, we can help each other, others' life. And for the capture uh, for the understanding context of use, we have for question which are who the users are, what they do, what problem they have, and what their needs are. And for the who the user are, there are general public who want to know or learn about how to do the first aid. Provider of first aid information such as Palang Merah Indonesia, Palang Remaja, and understand or the general public who understand about first aid. And the last one is professional moderator who knows about first aid information and what they do. The general public wanted to know or learn about how to do the first aid, and uh, the provider of first aid information will provide effective procedures for the application of first aid, and the professional moderator who knows about first aid information will moderate the eligibility of the content and make sure the content is what published or not. So what problems they have. So for then again are not public, not don't really know about basic knowledge of first aid, have difficulty to find basic knowledge of first aid quickly, and have learned about it but also easily to forget it. Have difficulty to find effective and valid basic knowledge of first aid, having a difficulty in understanding the correct procedure for applying first aid, and easily to get bored to learn basic knowledge like this. And for the provider of the first aid information, having some difficulty in providing information about basic knowledge of first aid, uh, which other people can easily find it. So for the last one is what their needs are. An application that is able to provide about basic knowledge first aid with valid and effective information, and also how to apply it in daily life. So for the next topic, it will be presented by my friend.
Okay, thank you for the time, Adi. Now I will presenting about a specific user requirement uh, from the general public. So the user or respondent is general public. The problem they have is have them learn about it, but also easily to forget it. So the solution in interaction design is using active recall method such as flashcard with notification feature. For the example, after you watch a video, there will be a notification feature to recall the lessons you have watched. Then there will be notification some days later. So the number three is a middle school student. They have problem difficult in understanding the content pro- produced for applying first aid. So in solution of interaction design is this application provide a video or flashcard about how to use it with easily clear and the point explanation, so other people can easily to understand. Number four is college student. They have a problem is easily to get bored to learn basic knowledge like this. So in solution in interaction design is using interactive method such as playing a game with experience point or XP feature. For the example, after watching video or doing recall with flashcard, uh, will get XP. The XP will shown on your leaderboard and can make your level up. So the number five is general public. They have problem difficult to find effective and valid basic knowledge of first aid. Uh, so the solution is adding professional moderator who know about first aid information that make sure quality of the content is worth it. But also the general public or users uh, can use rating features. So for the user persona, this is the user persona. Now I will next to user flow. So the first user flow is to upload content of first aids. Uh, on the menu, you can click icon plus for and choose category of the content. The category of the content is video, flashcard, or article. And the user can just the content, fill in the title and description, and the user can upload. The user will be get notification, and the content will go to inviting room on my library submenu. So users or if users upload the content will be see on a on moderator, and moderator the eligible of the content. So the moderator will be uh, the content will fulfill the qualification yes or no. If the content is fulfill the qualification, uh, the moderator is choose yes to publish and send notification to user that the content fulfill to qualification, and the user will be receive the notification, and user can see the content that have been published in my library menu. And if the content is not uh, didn't fill the qualification, the users will be receive the notification and done. So for the flow map number two is get XP. The user will search or explore the content or user want to watch or read. So the content is watch a video, read article, or recall with a flashcard. So the user will choose and watch or read the content. So if user already finish the learn or read, uh, the user will get notification about how much the XP user get and can level up the showing leaderboard menu. After uh, after watch or read the content, go to history submenu and done. And if a user didn't finish yet, the user will be get a notification about user didn't finish yet. So number three is format about get notification to recall or listen. So the user will search or explore the video user want to watch and watch the video. If the user finish watch video or other, the user will get notification, and the user will choose he want get notification or not. If if he or her chose no, that will be done. And if he choose yes, that will click notify me button and wait until the appointed time. So receive a notification to recall a listen and direct to the flashcard menu and read the flashcard. So for the flow map, mm, that will be explained on Figma for the high fidelity wireframe and prototype. So the next is go to Figma and uh, my friend is presented it. Thank you.
Alright, I will continue the presentation. So we can go back to the logo page first. So this is the logo page, and this is the first page after logo page. And there are welcome text and an option the user can choose, that is English or Indonesian language. And if you already have an account, you can click sign in. But if you don't have an account yet, you can choose two options in here, sign up or login with Google. Because I don't have an account yet, I click on sign up button and fill all the column and click create an account. So this is will appear the pop-up notification like this. First, learn about first aid. Lether can help you learn basic to advanced first aid with fun method. 2. Ready to help other people. With flashcard and video tutorial, Lether can help you to get ready help other people in any situation. And click the OK Get It button. And this is the home page. There are 5 main menu, that is home, flashcard, plus or upload menu, leaderboard, and profile. In first, in home menu, there are 5 sub-menu. In top, that is search, Q&A, first aid, SOS, and the last is trending page. First, if we click on search button, there will be two options, manual typing or voice recognition. I will choose manual typing the keyword. I will choose cooking and click go. And that will show the user video, article, quiz, and you can scroll down to see the flashcard. Alright, I will go back and the second is Q&A. In the Q&A, there are two options to see the question, top or latest. In the top column are questions that have a lot of interaction, and in the latest column are questions that has just been uploaded by the users. And the plus button, user can ask a question in plus button, and also user can like or answer people question. We can back to the home page, and the third is first aid submenu. In the submenu, we can choose what topics of first aid we want to watch or read. For example, I will choose the cooking in the top, and that will show like this. The title, the percentage of the content that the user have watched or read, and the remaining of the content that user don't finish it in gray color. First, I will click in the video. In the video, I will click and I will watch until end to get the XP, and I will get the XP. Next, and get notification. Want to get notification to recall a lesson? I will click notify me So in the next day, I will get the notification to recall a lesson. I will click notify me and notification successfully. So in this page, there are video, title, the person who upload the video, rating, download, bookmarks, and comment feature. And also, there are description feature in this button. We can click this button to see the description about this video. We can click again to end the description like this. Like this. And we can back to see the next content, that is article. We can read the article. We can click this page and we can read. This is the title and the person who upload and bookmark feature. After we read, we can rating in the below. This is the rating feature and this is the comment feature. We can also make a comment feature, a comment question in this button, in plus button. So after I read all the article, we can also go to the quiz directly by click the quiz button. Would you like to answer some quiz? If no, you will go to the article page. But if you click yes, you will go to the next content, that is quiz. I will choose the yes one. And I will get the XP. Next. And the user will directly go to the quiz page. So user can answer this question. What first thing that we should do when someone is choking? I will click the answer in the bottom, that is tell them to don't panic and try to submit the answer, and we can see that answer is correct. We can scroll down a little bit to see the discussion. So I will go next. I will click the next button. And would you like to continue to the flashcard? I will choose no. So the user will go back to the content again. And the user will get XP. So this is, we can see in the percentage, that is 75, because we already finished the video, article, and quiz. Now I want to back to the quiz again. And I will answer the first. Give some water right away. Submit. And the answer is wrong. So they give me the color red. And I will go to the next button using next button. And would you like to continue to the flashcard? Yes. I will click the yes. And get the XP. And this is the flashcard page. So there are 3 flashcards we can see. And to read the flashcard, the first flashcard is make sure, tell the person to not panic. They should only cope. After I read this, I will drag to the left or swipe to the left the flashcard. like this, and the second flashcard will shown in this. And don't give water to the choking person, only give water after obstructing material is out. After that, I will swipe to the left, and the last is or try their body down a little, then tap the person's back. After I finish, I will get the XP. This is the XP, and we'll click next button. So we can see in the percentage that is choking is 100% the content already user watch or read. And in the left side, the line in the left side is already blue. The color is already blue in all of the content. So the user can sure that all the content is finally to finish. We can back to the home page again, and the fourth is SOS submenu. We can click that. In SOS submenu, there are two options: emergency contact or nearest hospital. First, I will click on emergency contact, and there are ambulance like 119. If we want to call the ambulance directly, we can click the icon, the call icon in the right side. We can click and we'll get notification. Are you sure to call ambulance? If you sure, you can click yes, but if you know, you can click no. I will click no. Back to the previous page. So the second is nearest hospital. We can click this. So this is the page of nearest hospital that really close to me. The hospital that really close to me. We can move to the home page again. So the last is trending page. In trending page, that are the content that have a lot of interaction. So they will go up to the trending page. Next, the flashcard menu. In the flashcard menu, we can choose what flashcard we want to read. For example, I will click the cards. And this is the same like the previous flashcard. We can drag to the left. Drag to the left. After finish it, we will get the XP. Next, we can go next to the plus or upload menu. The user can choose what type of content they want to upload, like video, article, or flashcard. For example, I will click the video. And user can choose in their gallery what video they want to upload. Because in this gallery only shown one video, I will click this one video. And we can fulfill the column. We can fill the column, the title and description, and we can click upload button. Successfully upload. You can see your video in profile menu, my library, in waiting room, and wait to be reviewed by moderator. And yep, so the video already uploaded. Alright, we can move to the leaderboard menu, and we can see the daily or weekly ranking. This is the first ranking, second ranking, and third ranking, and so on. We can move to the profile menu. So in the profile menu, there are the user photo profile, the username, the username, and we can edit the profile in this button. We can click in this edit profile, and we can change the photo profile or the username. I will click the name and try to make the difference and save like this. We can also change the photo profile in camera icon. To the gallery and choose in yes, and done. We can move to the profile page in the first page. So this is level 7, is the level of the user, and there are 5 submenu again: my library, bookmarks, download, history, and logout. First, I will click in my library. There are 2 submenu again: in waiting room or publish. So I will click in waiting room. In waiting room is there is video that a moment ago I uploaded. So this is the video and not yet reviewed by moderator. So the video will be in here until moderator review. We can go back, and if my video is reviewed by the moderator and that is fulfill the qualification, that video will go to the publish submenu. But because this is not yes, this is, and we can go back and go back again to the first profile page. Next to the bookmarks, this is the content that I bookmarks. And if you want to remove the bookmarks, you can click on 3 dot icon in the top of the content. For example, in checking, remove from bookmarks, and that will remove the content. I will back to the profile menu again and to the download submenu. So the download, same with the previous in bookmarks, we can remove the download in dot 3. Yes. We can back to the page, profile page, and the fourth is history. We can click that submenu, and this is the history that today I already learned. We can remove all the story in line 3 icon in the top and clear watch history. Yes. So the history is already clear. We can go back, and the last is logout submenu. We can click this if the user want to log out from this account. We can click and get notification about are you sure to log out from this account. If the user feel sure to log out, user can click yes, but if not, the user can click no. I will log out from this account. I will click yes button, and this is will shown after we click the logout button. Next, we can see from here we already upload a video and click notify me button to recall a lesson. From now, we can move to the moderator point of view to review the content of the user that uploaded. And in moderator point of view will be presented by my friend. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you for the time. And for the moderator POV, we start like the user does, and there's some new menu that's called moderator. So in this new menu, it will have a waiting room that is a list of the user content that has been uploaded, and the moderator can approve or deny this content. Uh, if the user content meet the qualification, the moderator can click the um, centang button, and when the qualification is met, the publish button will be colored in green, and if the moderator click this, some notification pops up, and a user to publish this content, and if the user if the moderator approve this content, they can publish it. And when I click the publish button, it will the successfully published notification is appear. And for the when the qualification is not met, the moderator can click the X button in beside the centang button, and the deny button is popping out, and it colored red. So if the content doesn't meet a requirement, the the moderator can deny the content. When the moderator deny the content, and if you click this, the same thing appears like the published one, but it's deny now. And when the moderator click deny, the content been successfully denied, and the content doesn't seem has been removed for the list. And I think that's all for this model POV. And for the other stuff like home, flashcard, and profile, it seems like the user POV. And we jump on to the after 3 days recall, and we can see from here after 3 days, and the user click notify me in the user POV, The user will get a notification like this after 3 days, and when the user click this, it will jump into the flashcard talking. And let's say for this after 3 days click notify me, and then move on to the next one is uh, when the user content is approved or denied. So here's for the when the user content doesn't meet the requirement, and this notification will pop out in the user phone. Sorry, your content doesn't meet the certain requirement. You can check it first before uploading. And when the user content is approved or published, this notification will appear. Your content is qualified and published. Let's check your content now. And that's all for this wireframe. So I'll be giving it to my friend for the evaluation.
The system usability skill test, uh, and I will share my screen. So this is the formula for system usability skill test. I use Google formula like this. So this is the formula. The title is evaluasi prototype, and this is the opening of the formula. As we can see, this is the question. The first about the name, and then about the application, and the second part is about system usability skill question. So there are 10 questions in this section, and as we can see, this is the answer. So I get the 15 respondent to give the answer about the formula. So I get the data. This is the data uh, about the formula, and this is the answer. For the first question, as we can see, this is the score for the question number 1, and this is the score for question number 2, and then this is the question of number 3, and so on. So I made so About the data, I calculate the data use the formula of system usability scale questionnaire. The formula uh, uh, the formula provide 10 question. The first question is, I'm thinking of using the system again. And the second question is, I find the system complicated to use. So I'm sorry for the first because I get some trouble. So let's continue again. The first question is, I'm thinking of using the system again. The second is, I find the system complicated to use. The third is, I find the system easy to use. The fourth is, I need help from other people or technicians in using the system. The fifth is, I feel the features of the system are working properly. The sixth is, I feel there are a lot of things that are inconsistent, incompatible on the system. And the seventh is, I feel like other people will understand how to use the system quickly. The eighth is, I find the system confusing. And nine is, I feel there are no obstacles in using the system. And the last one is, I need to get used to it first before using the system. So from the 15 respondent, that is this is the data. So I calculate the data, use this parameter. If the answer is strongly disagree, the score will be 1. And if the statement answer is disagree, the score will be 2. If the statement is doubtful, the score is 3. And if the statement is agree, the score is 4. And if the statement is strongly agree, the score is 5. So this is the answer about the question. As we can see in the question number 1, many respondents give give 4 for the question number 1. And as you can see in the question number 2, 3, and until the question number 10, they give many score for our application Lether. So for the formula, for each odd number question, subtract 1 from the score, x minus 1. So the example is, in the question number 1, the question number 1 is the odd number question. So the score 4 is must subtract with 1. So 4 subtract 1, the result is 3. Like that. So, and all of the data will be subtract by 1, and this is the result. 3, 3, and until the respondent number 15. So, if for each even number question, subtract the score from 5. As we can see, this is the question number 2. The score is 2. So, we can calculate 5, subtract 2, and the answer is 3. And you just repeat that formula to the data in this result. If you have done to calculate the data, you can sum all of the result, and then you divide by the number of participants, then you multiply it by 2.5. So this is the data. The data with red number is the data in question with odd number. And the question and the data in blue color is the data in the even number. So if we sum, we get the total sum is 4084, and then we just divide that by the number of respondents. In this case is 15, so the result is 32.2667, and the last we just multiply by 2.5 and we get a result that 80.667. And the last section, we just compare the result with the table below. So the table is the grade of SAS in international scale, because the score is 80.667, so the grade must be A or excellent, because the grade of our application is above 80.3. And then we can assume and conclude that our application is excellent. So that's all about the usability evaluation use SAS or system usability skill. Thank you.
And that's all for our presentation. Thank you for the attention and see ya.